Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today, and doing the Fury versus Chisora 3 is on video, as they will collide for the WBC for a third time for the WBC Heavyweight Title on Saturday, December 3rd, on an ESPN Plus main event. Also announced as the undercard. I usually don't do undercards for this, but it's a good matchup. Daniel Dubois, the WBA regular champion, also from the United Kingdom, will make the first defense of his belt since knocking out Trevor Bryan, as he takes on South African former cruiserweight contender Kevin Lerena. So pretty interesting card right here in undercard, and I'm really looking forward to it. You know, we'll jump back into Fury versus Chisora, because that's what the announcement is for. But you got Tyson Fury, the man, one of the pound-for-pound best fighters in the world, the king of the heavyweight division right now. Wanted to fight Alexander Usyk originally. Usyk wasn't ready because he just fought in August against Anthony Joshua. Took some lumps in that one, wanted more time. So the plan is for them to still compete in the first quarter of 2023. But Fury wants to stay busy ahead of that undisputed title fight. So he's decided on Chisora. He wanted Anthony Joshua. Apparently, they wanted to fight each other. Joshua agreed to everything according to Joshua's side. And then there was crickets from everybody, according to Fury, according to Joshua, that neither side really wanted to make the fight. Fight's not going to get made now, sadly. I was really looking forward to that one. But Fury goes out, and I guess he tried to get some top contenders, but I think it might have been a little bit too short of a notice. Our guys are busy, promotional issues. But Derek Chisora has decided to sign on the dotted line for a third fight. These guys fought, I think, the first time in 2011, and Fury took a unanimous decision then when they were both contenders, or like prospects on the rise. I think they fought a couple years later, 2 or 3 years later, and Fury stopped Chisora in maybe in the 9th or 10th round. The difference now, you know, Chisora obviously is your consummate gatekeeper of the heavyweight division. I mean, that's what he is. He's a former world title challenger. He's coming off of a win over, God, what was the guy's name? Kubrat Pulev, former world title challenger. And he beat him by a 12-round split decision in a good fight. Well, he's rolling, you know, prior to that, though, he lost back-to-back fights to Joseph Parker in what were barn burners, though, both very good fights. And then he lost the decision, a hard-fought decision loss to Alexander Usyk, who he gave hell to. And Usyk's pretty much his, that wasn't his heavyweight debut, it was his second fight, though. But, you know, so Chisora is a very serviceable opponent for anybody in the heavyweight division. The guy's a hard worker. He comes to fight every time, and he's better than he was back when Fury beat him the first 2 times. And God, it's been ages, it seems like, since those 2 guys last fought. It's at least been 8 or 9 years since the second fight happened. So a lot has changed and transpired between these 2 guys. And Tyson Fury, you know, I'll do the breakdown on them. You know, coming in, he's, rolling into this fight confident as hell and looking at it as a tune-up bout, and possibly that maybe he wants this to be his swan song in the United Kingdom, because a Usyk fight, I think they were talking about, you know, doing it in Saudi Arabia, one of those big countries right there that's going to pour a shitload of money into it. But maybe that's what this year has been. Dillian White and, you know, Derek Chisora, both UK fighters, you know, having a big showdown with those guys here. And, you know, in a sense, I'm glad it's a guy like Chisora, because what Fury usually does is fight guys with not too big of names in between, like guys you don't know at all almost. Even Otto Wallen at the time, nobody really knew of him when Fury fought him in between the in between the Wilder fights. So, you know, that's what Fury usually does, is take on a lesser name opponent, you know, a almost unknown opponent, and you know, nobody wants to see that with Fury being the king of the division. So this is an exciting matchup right here. It is, you know, Fury's coming in a heavy favorite, but you can never count out Chisora, and he's got that power, man. He does have good power that if he catches you, that could be it. So we'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to do a what's next on this one about 3-4 weeks before the fight. And that's it. That's what I got. This is the Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora 3 is on, with Daniel Dubois and Kevin Lerena fighting on the undercard for the WBA regular title. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.